into some bite down boxing. I'm not writing up the fights tonight. I'm not all that excited about Berlanga and Steve Rose. But again, I mentioned earlier in the week on ESPN Plus. I don't even know if the main event is on ESPN Plus tonight, but just watch Bruce Shu Shu Carrington against Yuri Andujar junior lightweight fight. Just super impressed with Bruce Carrington. Uh, just looks very mature. Looks like he responds to coaching and training very well. Seems to adjust well. He looks super mature in terms of his boxing. He just looks super mature. Looks like a technician. Defense is sharp. It's kind of crazy to look at K. Karama as a coach, the stable of guys that he's working with. Uh, Jared Anderson, I believe, is under his tutelage. Um, I think Shakur's been with K. Karama at least at times. Um, and maybe even, I can't remember about Keyshawn Davis. Uh, but yeah, man, just and looking at these two guys coming out of the Olympics, Carrington and Davis, just to see how confident they are. Just 2 and 3 fights in. Davis is one that's talking about get me to 8 and 10 round fights and get me going with the rankings and getting into working his way towards contention and whatnot. So that's crazy. But got to keep in mind, uh, Carrington's opponent Andujar was 5-4-1 coming into the fight with 3 knockouts. So you have to take everything that these young guys are doing against that level of competition and understand its levels to it. But again, looking at the maturation process from the last fight to this one, and this dude that he was fighting, he just wasn't a straight up bum. He competed. But the knockout, he slipped. Carrington slipped a shot, hit him with a right hook that he never saw because he stepped inside of his shot, and the angle of it came from from outside like that. Never even saw it, and then comes right away as he finishes off with that and hits him flush with with a left hook. Uh, Andujar crumbled to the ground, legs all bent up, all pointing up towards his head and whatnot. He was out of it. He was down for several minutes while they could check him out. He had taken a bunch, almost got stopped at the end of round 4. Nearly got stopped at the end of round 4. Stopped at the 51-second mark. It was about 2:08, 2:09 left on the clock when he was dropped. Uh, Very violent ending, very brutal 2 punch combinations, 2 power punches in a row before being taken out. But the uppercuts from Carrington was beautiful. Uh, just to go from great offense into being defensively responsible right off of that. He was turning with him, jabbing when he was turning him. He was getting to angles when he was inside and had him on the ropes. Doing a lot of stuff for a dude who just picked up his third victory. Uh, so like I've made a couple of videos in the last 2 weeks talking about how pessimistic I was on the future of boxing business, but I've said this a number of times. It's several young guys, 25 and below, even some who already have titles and whatnot. Uh, it's several young guys who I'm extremely interested in what they can do in the future. I'm just wondering how boxing is going to facilitate the great stuff happening. That's what my concern is. But excellent performance from Carrington. This was a 6 round fight. Again, early in the 5th round, he gets the stoppage. Just beautiful boxing, man. Just great technique, good energy, confidence. Um, Great fight, man. This is what ESPN Plus. This is what I like it for. Uh, They're in Madison Square Garden. There's a lot of New Yorkers in there out there to support Shu Shu. Um, Look great, man. I gotta watch it again because I missed like the first round and a half. Because Andahar was fighting back, but good performance, good win from Shu Shu. Want to see what's next from him. Um, Xander Zayas got the little Zayas T-shirt on tonight. Want to see what he does in his outing tonight. Another phenomenal boxer, does it all. 19, 20 years old or something. So we'll see. Right now, Henry LeBron is in the ring against Josik Ruiz there in round 4. I thought he might have got him out of here by now. But that's it, man. It was just a quick check-in, just watching the action tonight on ESPN Plus. I'm gonna try to get over to the DAZN main event with Roca and Blair Cobbs, Alexis Roca and Blair Cobbs, see what that turns out to be. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. Usually is with Blair Cobbs. And then shout out to my blue. Michigan takes down University of Tennessee in a phenomenal game. I was starting to look bad after talking about Hunter Dickinson could come back and be a part of a Final Four team versus going to the league when he went and did the workouts and whatnot before he made the decision to come back. And they weren't looking like a team that could really make it to the Sweet 16 a couple of weeks ago, especially around Coach Juwan's his 5-game suspension and just the freshmen, highly touted freshmen, really not panning out per se. But now these guys are rolling and, make it to the second weekend. So let me get on out of here. Bite down boxing. Don't let them count you out. Pay me no mind. Sports and entertainment. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Peace.